Who deceived perfect Satan to become evil in the Bible? Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving biblical contents in the Bible. Satan has a very important position as a person of evil. The fall of Satan is a wonderful story, and he is often portrayed as a deceiver, deceiving people and leading them astray. But here is the question: who deceived Satan and led him down the path of darkness? To examine this mystery, we will examine the Bible and consider God's visions that show the origin of evil. There is little information in the Bible about the origin of Satan and his transformation into a type of evil. However, there are many aspects that reflect this deep spiritual theme. In the book of Isaiah, the prophecy describes the fall of the morning star, often attributed to Satan, from heaven, Isaiah 14:12-15. Likewise, Luke's Gospel reports that Jesus said, "I saw Satan rising from heaven like lightning." Luke 10:18. Although the Bible does not clearly show who deceived Satan, some verses show that it was because of his pride and his desire for power that Satan fell. In Ezekiel 28:12-19, a lament for the king of Turkey, there is what many scholars think is a representation of the fall of Satan. This verse describes the pride of the king, comparing him to a cherub who was cast out of the mountain of God because of his wickedness. In addition, Revelation 12:9 calls Satan the great serpent, the old serpent, by tying him to the false serpent in the Garden of Eden. This connection shows that Satan's deception was of his own making, out of his own desire to challenge and undermine God's authority. Another aspect to consider in the origin of evil is the human act of choice. In the Bible's account of the fall, the serpent deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden, causing Adam and Eve to disobey and then be expelled from paradise. Genesis 3. Although serpents are associated with Satan, the Bible does not clearly explain that Satan deceived the serpents. But snakes are depicted as tools that Satan uses to tempt and deceive people. This interpretation suggests that Satan was defeated before he interacted with man. Satan has put in pride and rebellion and seeks to lead people away, using their weaknesses and tempting them to commit sin. The origin of evil and the fall of Satan has caused religious debate and different interpretations throughout history. Some theologians say that God allowed the kingdom to fall to Satan, giving him the freedom to disobey God's command. This view emphasizes the importance of free will and freedom based on human choices. Some see Satan's fall as a major part of God's plan, a way to demonstrate his justice, mercy, and healing power. According to this view, evil is a background against which God's goodness and grace shine. Even though the Bible does not clearly show who deceived Satan, the story shows that it was because of his pride and rebellion against God that Satan fell. The work of the serpent in the Garden of Eden represents the deceitful nature of Satan when he uses the weaknesses of people to lead them astray. By examining the origins of evil in the Bible, we can understand the complexity of the human experience and religious concepts related to free will, the kingdom of God, and salvation. Although the mystery of Satan's fall remains a mystery, the teachings of the Bible encourage us to seek wisdom, to resist temptation, and to choose the path of righteousness.